Hello, hello, hi, hello, welcome to Wittychat Live. I'll say that again, Wittychat Live. How is your Friday going? Welcome to a live chat with trusted people in the real estate space. My name is Dr. Adejoro, and I am your delectable host. Welcome to everyone joining. The way I would always start is, oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever in the world you're joining us from. Of course, I'm going to still say that again today. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you're joining us from. It's really a privilege to be here and to be doing this today. I'm sure again that you are wondering, Dorcas, you're putting on purple. Of course. There's a reason why I'm putting on purple today, right? Who can guess? Who can guess what it is? Yes. Are you going for a party? Is there a celebration? Well, there's no party like that. Our own party is this Wittychat Live. But today is International Women's Day. Yay! I need to buy a tambourine. Anyways, today is International Women's Day, and it's a lot, right? Online all day, I've seen different, creative content go out on social media celebrating the power, the strength, and the uniqueness even in the gender called female or women out there. So in case you're joining me and you're a woman just like me, right? I celebrate you. Thank you so much for making our communities better. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being phenomenal. Thank you for always going above and beyond in your line of duty at work, even in your family. I mean, it's not easy to raise children, right? So all women raising children, all women with hectic schedules, all women trying to ensure that they count, all women trying to ensure that they impact others, all women that are supporting other women. There's this thing they say, there's this thing they say on social media. They say women supporting women, right? So every woman out there trying to inspire other women, trying to ensure that other women are involved in decision making across board, right? We celebrate you today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today is a special episode. Why? It's International Women's Day. Of course, we're going to of course, we're going to do something relating to women. So most of our conversations today on the chat will be directed towards, conversations that are deep into talking about women. Yes, our guest today, you should be able to guess what gender the person is already without me even saying it. So thank you so much everyone for joining. Wittychat Life is proudly sponsored by Wittyville Properties, your go-to brand for everything landed properties in Lagos, Abeokuta, Ogun State, and its environments. I came across a news or an update today. I don't know if it's recent or not, but I came across it that the government is building a food. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is, but more like a food hub, a very huge. Like if you see the facility and the building going on there, you're going to want to invest in Ekpe. So you can visit our land listing platform at rips.co to get different, land opportunities or offers. Right. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to be opening the show again with a quote, and the quote is by Serena Williams. I love Serena Williams a lot, and her sister. Yes. So there's the quote by Serena Williams I'm going to be, starting with, and the quote says, "Success of every woman should be the inspiration to another." The success of every woman should be the inspiration to another, right? We should raise each other up, Make sure you're very courageous, be strong, be extremely kind, and above all, be humble. Courage, humility, kindness. These qualities would definitely differentiate a woman, just an average woman, from a global woman. So, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed so far. I mean, you can see growth. We are growing, we're getting there, but you can help us to also spread our reach. So right about now, drum rolls. I'm not part of any band, but yes, drum rolls, please. We have a fantastic person today. She's going to be coming up shortly, and she's going to be our guest on the IWD episode of Wittychat Live. I'm sure you're wondering, who is this person? You're going to be blown away. Trust me when I say that. So right about now, I am bringing up our guest. She'll be doing the introduction herself. She'll introduce herself. I don't want to. Okay. Yes. We have our guest today on the show. Good afternoon, Ma. Can you hear me?
Hey, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Witty Chat Live. How does it feel to be here?
It feels great.
Amazing. All right. So, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us your name and any other thing you want us to know about you. What do you do?
Okay. My name is Omolola and I am a real estate agent. I I studied English and literary studies. What I studied is different from what I am doing now. So I studied
Ah,
English, yeah, and literary studies at Taishula University of Education. And I also have a diploma in human resources management. So
wow. Wow. Do you know why I'm saying wow? I'm saying
so
wow that much because I also studied English and literary studies.
oh, wow.
Wow. This is amazing. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining us today on the show.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Yes. So I'm just going to, dive right into it. My first question for you today would be um how did you end up, because you just mentioned that you studied something and you're doing something else. How did you move into real estate?
Okay, it's a long story, but I'll shorten it.
Okay.
Okay. So I was working as a customer service representative at a private institution. So it's a 5 days job. So there was
Hmm.
this day a friend came into the office and was like, "Hey, Lola, there's an offer and they are paying well. They are paying well. The pay is just 80,000 naira." So, and I was
Okay.
excited because 80K is more than the amount I was receiving at that moment. So
Okay.
I was excited. I went for the interview and okay, they saw me. It was a real estate firm. They saw me and were like, "Yes, you are the kind of person we are looking for." I'm like, "How? You didn't even interview me." They're like, "Oh, you're pretty. So we want someone like
Okay.
you." And I was like, "Okay, fine. Okay, you can come, you can resume next week." "Oh, is it like that? All right, thank you." And that was how I started. So though what I do basically then was rent out. I rent out apartments,
Okay.
shops. So it was not like sales. So that was how I started. And that was towards the end of 2019. But I didn't do it for long because pandemic happened and I lost the
Hmm.
job.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was how I ventured into real estate.
Hmm. So after
Okay,
or
and
during the,
then okay.
please go on.
Okay, so during the pandemic, I already have this interest in real estate, and I started looking for jobs related to real estate, and I got one. But
Hmm.
then the salary they offered was so poor. It It was 30,000 naira. I was
Wow.
like, yes.
Is
Like,
that for a
I need
full-time
this job.
role?
Yes, full-time role. Like, I
Wow.
need a job. Let me just take it. The country, everything is. So I took the job and I started. And it was so challenging. The boss put a pressure on us. You have to sell, you have to do this, you have to. The pressure was much, but I kept on doing it, and it started increasing the salary from 30 to 40. I was excited. 40K, okay, from 40 to 50,000, and okay. Should I consider? I think I'll say everything now.
No,
Okay,
please.
so
Yes.
I continued the first month, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I could not sell anything. And
Wow.
though my boss was encouraging, though it was like, Lola, don't worry, you're going to sell. Lola, you sell, just calm down, okay? And I was like, yes, okay, okay, sir. And I kept on doing it. I already collected 50K by that time, so I kept on doing it. Then it was the 11th month. Then and he introduced me to a lady. He has been trying to market the lady. The lady was not forthcoming, so he asked me to go to her office. Went to
Okay.
her office. I went to her office and she listened to everything I had to say, and then she bought. The excitement I had. I was so excited that finally, after 11, I think 11, 12 months, that's a year. I
Wow.
got to the office and I was like, guess what? I have sold a plot of land, and people were happy for me. Like, hey, congrats. So that was the beginning for me, because my next sales after that. Okay, yes. The next sale was, I'll call it a mega sale, because I didn't even know that would happen to me. Imagine
Ah,
selling
don't go there
almost
yet. Don't go
30.
there yet.
Okay, okay, okay,
Don't
okay,
go
okay,
there.
okay,
No,
okay,
no, 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 no.
okay, okay, okay. It's
Just
okay.
hold on. Just
All
hold
right.
on. Right? I'm honestly enjoying this gist. Like,
Okay.
it's very, very interesting. Honestly. Thank you for sharing so much. As in, your first response already tells me you have so much to tell us today, right? So, I have a follow-up
Yeah.
question. So, one thing you mentioned
Okay.
when you started was, oh, you are, I think your first job, the first one you got, I think they paid 80K. You mentioned a remark from
Yes.
somebody, even without, they didn't do any interview. They just said, oh, you're a fine girl, you're pretty. You can come and join us and start. I don't know how, did that make you feel some type of way? Okay. Miss Lola, are you here? Hmm. I think the
Can't
network,
hear you anymore.
oh, I think the network is acting up. Can you hear me now? Miss Lola, are you there? Ah, this network does not want me to hear the full gist. No way. No way. So while we wait for Miss Omolola's network to fully stabilize, right? I'm just going to recap all that she has said so far. So she started sharing from how she moved from studying English and literary studies, just like me, yes, to the real estate space, how that happened, and then she got a job, first job in the real estate sector, but then she also had to still leave because of the pandemic happened. Okay, she's back now. Welcome back, Miss Omolola.
Thank you.
The network is trying to
Yes. Mhm.
hinder this juicy conversation, but no, we're not growing for network. So my
Mhm.
question for you before that happened was, to the remark you got about having a fine, pretty face, being beautiful, did that make you
Okay.
feel somehow? Because let me give you a little bit of context. You know that some women, or what would you say to real estate companies that
Okay.
um capitalize mainly on only
Okay. The
hiring
network is back.
first skinned lady? Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, okay. So I'll just take that question again. I'm saying that what, in response to the remark you got from someone that said, "Oh, okay, you're very pretty. Can you start working even without an interview?" Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, I can hear you now. The network is really causing.
It's
Is
really
it?
bad.
Is it on my end?
I I'm not sure because I think I can see you clearly now. I can also hear you.
Okay,
Yes, I think it's better now. I think it's better now.
it's better
So I
now.
was just trying to bring you to talk about companies that hire mainly because of how somebody looks, because of how a female looks.
Okay.
How is that even supposed to how is that supposed to not make others that applied for the same job but don't look a particular kind of way? Today's International Women's Day, right? So what would you say to
Yeah.
organizations that hire based on how somebody looked? Because in your own case it was different. You wanted an interview, but they just decided that, don't worry, say you say don't worry, you can just come and join. So what would you say to organizations like that, or people that have that mindset?
Okay. Well, I don't want to. Everyone is beautiful. Everyone is
Hmm.
pretty. I just feel
Hmm.
that it is your appearance that matters. I won't blame those organizations. There are some people that when they go for interview, they just look
Look
shabby, or
anyhow.
they just,
Yeah.
yes, they look unkept. So even if I'm the employer, I won't employ someone like that. So I won't blame. No, I'm sorry. I won't blame the employer. Some
It's
people are
fine.
just like that.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I remember that day. There was someone, I know the lady. We went there together, and in my mind, I was like, oh wow, so this lady came for this interview. So I think, yes. So I think, as a lady, if you're going for an interview, just look good. Everyone is beautiful. Be presentable, and everything will be fine.
Great.
So
Thank
that's
you
it.
so much. Yes, thank you so much. So another follow-up question. The fact
Okay.
that you mentioned at the point that there was pressure to sell. That was at
Yeah.
the job. I don't know if that's where you still work, but the job where you said you made your first sale. While you were working
Yeah.
there, at the space of that 1 year period where you were not able to make a sale, that there was
Yes.
pressure, how were you able to continue? What motivated you to continue? How did you not just stop? Because it's not easy. Oh.
Yeah, it's not easy. For me, I like making money. I'm looking for money, you understand? And yes, again, my boss to like money. He always tell us every day that I like money. I'm looking for money. Just bring money. So I'm looking for that money. So I can't just give up. Yes, the man is successful, and I also have colleagues that are doing well. They are making the money too. So why can't I also make the money? So whenever I see them making sales, I'm always like, okay, what am I not doing right? You get. So I I always make sure that, okay, what should I do? Or sometimes I will go to see my boss, and he's going to advise me that, okay, do this, do that, and before I even start telling the person to, don't worry, do your own and pray, you will make that sale. Your sales is coming. So my own aim is to be successful in the real estate industry. I had colleagues that resigned. Some didn't even use up to 2 months. They already left.
Oh.
But I was still there that, no, I'll be successful in this thing. So I feel it is just determination. If you are determined, you are good to go. You make it in the industry.
Hmm.
So,
Wow, fantastic. Thank you very much for that response. So, did you face any? I'm coming. Oh, I know I told you to pause on that very big gist you're about going into. I'm still coming
Okay.
there. But I
Okay.
want to ask another question. Did you face any particular challenge apart from the fact that okay, maybe you didn't make your first sale early enough? What were
Okay.
there issues you had, and how did you go about solving those challenges?
Okay. Okay. So while looking forward to making sales, like were
Yeah.
there issues?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And yeah, okay. I think I met a lot of prospects. The people
Mm.
you meet before they, invest or pay some, we call them prospects. So
Yeah.
I've met a lot of prospects, and some will tell you that don't worry, I'm going to pay next week, and I'll be so excited that okay, this person is paying, and I'll call my boss. Okay, this particular prospect said is going to pay, and he will tell me well done. Then the day we come, and you know the payments won't happen. There was even one particular prospect I had then. So he said he was going to buy an acre of land, and I was so happy that wow,
Wow.
thank God. Yeah, so we invited him to the office, and I've never asked, that's the first person I'll see in my entire life that will price a land. This man priced. He priced it. He said, I'm buying 6 plots of land, so you should reduce it for me. And we're selling a plot for 800K, and he reduced it to 500,000. So my
Wow.
boss said, okay. I think my boss was looking for money so at that moment. So he said, okay, no problem, you can pay. We said, okay, okay, all right, I'll go to the bank now. And he left. The man never reached bank till today. Sorry for speaking. So this was just crazy. I'm like, what kind of person is this? Ah, because I just don't understand. I don't know why people are so I've had a lot of promises from prospects. I'll buy, I'll buy, I'll pay, I'll buy, and it's just all disappointment again. So that's the major challenge I faced in the real estate industry.
Wow.
Disappointment.
Promise.
Yeah.
That's what they call promise and sale. Promise and fail.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Promise and fail.
Okay.
Okay. So it is time for us to go into that very interesting story about talking about. Hope you still remember
Okay.
it. How you made a mega sale just after the
Yes.
first one.
Yes. Okay, that was what my boss named it, mega sale. Okay, so I I don't know, as a real estate agent, you have to involve what you do, what you sell, what you do in wherever you do. Let me put it that way. So even if you go out, people need to know what you do. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so no matter where you go. Okay, so it was my friend's 30th birthday, and he called me. He said it's going to be a night party, and he called me, will you be coming? And I said, okay, no problem. I didn't want to go, but then let me just go out to get, it was on
Yeah.
Friday night. I went, and we were all dancing and all, and I sat somewhere. Then one of his colleague approached me, and he was like, hey, hi, how are you? What's your name? I told him my name, and he asked, what do you do? I do real estate, and I started marketing him. I do real estate,
At a
and these
party.
are yeah. So I do real estate, and I have properties that maybe up that I was just telling him the location and everything. I was like, oh wow, wow, I like that you do real estate, and I like the way you talk. Okay, all right, can you come to our office on Monday? That we want to buy um some plot of land, and we would like to come for a presentation. I said, fine, no problem, thank you. So that was it. So the Monday I went there, and when I got to the office, it was a big company. I was scared that, oh my God, what is this? How will I be able to do this? Hey, so I was shivering then. Okay, so I got there. They sat me down, and I said, okay, tell us what you've got. So and one thing I always think about is my flyer. Even though you are going out to market, always go with your flyer. So I went there with enough flyers, and I shared it, and I started telling them about the property. So if you are going out to market, make sure you have a good knowledge of your product, because they can just ask you one question, and if you are unable to answer, they will think, okay, she doesn't know what she's selling, you know. So
Yeah.
they asked me questions, and I was able to answer, and they said, okay, fine, we'll get back to you, and I left. So when I went back to the office and I explained to my boss, and I said, you will make that sale. I said, you made that, and it became prophetic. I said, amen, amen. And then, okay, they called us again. They said they would like to see my boss, you know. So my boss went there with me, and we did another kind of presentation. It lasted for about 2 hours. No, was it 2 hours? Okay, let's say 1 hour, but it was a long one. And that was it. The following week, they called me and they said they'll be buying 23 plots of land. And I said, oh, wow, I like, it was just insane. Oh, okay, okay. Like,
Wow.
is it two? You mean two or three? Oh, no, they said 23. Oh, 23. I was so excited. And I ran to my
Wow.
boss. Sir, they said they are going to buy 23 plots of land. I'm like, you see what I told you? You see, you see, quitters don't win. You know, I was so excited.
Wow.
Like it was. So he said,
Wow.
that is the mega sale I'm talking about. So it was not attending a mega sale. And I think the following day they called again that we added 6 plots to that land. And I was like,
Wow.
okay, 6. You're buying an extra acre.
That's
Okay. I could
29.
tell. Yeah, so I was just speechless. And that was it. That was how I made like that mega sale. Then the following week, I went to the company. I told you about a lady I marketed. So I went to the company, and I I went there to follow up on her, and then I was able to talk to a colleague too. So I saw a boss. You know, the boss was looking all, intimidating, and I greeted him. I was like, should I talk to him? Should I not talk to him? I was scared. So one thing you also need in this industry is you need to be bold, because if you
Mm.
close your mouth, you don't know who will buy. You don't know if the person
Mm.
you can't talk to is the person that will buy that property, from you.
Mm.
So I was scared, but then I summoned up a courage, and I approached him, and I told him that I'm a real estate agent and I sell. Okay, 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 all right, all right. Give me your flyer. I gave him my
Mm.
flyer, and that was
Wow.
it. I went there again, and he said, I'm busy. And, you know, okay, I don't want to. Okay, well, let me say this. There are some people that, with that kind of response, they'll just say, kilo, kilo, shele, what
Yeah, they
is
get
this? So,
discouraged.
and they'll just, yeah, they'll get discouraged and they'll leave. So, but
Yeah.
then I didn't get discouraged. I know what I was looking for. So, I went there again, and the man said, okay, tell me about your property. I marketed him, and I said, okay, I'm going to buy, said I was going to buy 7 industrial plots, and
Wow.
yes, and I was going to buy extra 4 plots of land
Wow.
for his personal use. And I was like, okay, okay. Like I was just so happy. And I ran to the office again. Boss, guess what? Another plot of land. So just happening like that, back to back. You understand?
Wow.
Now imagine if I had given up.
Mm.
You get, so I just, so
Mm.
that was what happened.
Mm. At this point, I want to say I don't know how long ago that happened, but congratulations, right? Big congratulations, because I was very
Thank
curious
you.
to understand what you meant when you kept calling the sale you made a mega sale, because I was like,
Okay.
which one is mega sale again? Which one
Okay,
is
okay,
mega
okay.
sale? Wow, 29 plots
Mm,
of land all at once. If you are just joining us,
mm.
you need to catch up on this particular session, because Mr. Omolola here has been sharing a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot, trust me. She just finished sharing a story of how she was able to sell at a night party. And guess what? That party was where she was able to land the deal of selling
Yeah.
29 plots of land all at once. So you should watch a replay, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't also forget to share this link with somebody you know that needs this. So happy International Women's Day again, my people. The theme for this year is inspire inclusion. So right now at this point, we're going to take the conversation a notch higher. I'm going to be asking Ms. Omolola here some questions related to women and the real estate space. So I think at this point you can share your contacts. If people want to reach you, if people want to, buy from you, how do they reach you?
Okay, so you can reach me on my WhatsApp number is okay 081025899939. That's my WhatsApp number.
Can you say that again, just in case?
Okay, 081025899939.
Great. Thank you so much. So my first question under this category is that some years ago, people had, by people, I mean some societies, of course, some communities, even ethnic groups, they have the belief that no, no, why would a young woman or a young lady that is not married, why will you buy land? Why will any woman, like why would you buy a land? It's for men. When you buy a land, some people say when you buy a car, you cannot see husband to marry. When you have a land, which man will want to come marry a young lady that already has a lot of properties, investments in her name? It's a put off, it's a turn off for men. How true is that? And you can also talk about the role women play when it comes to real estate. Encourage people to also, take advantage.
Okay, so well, those I think that was in the olden days, right? Because now things have changed. I don't know. No, it was the olden days. They'll tell you that. Okay, I think I've heard something like that. Yes, I
Recently,
have.
yes,
Yeah, recently. Yes, yes, yes. My
yes.
friend's dad did
Mm.
not buy her a car. Like the man is obviously wealthy, but he said, if I buy you a car, who will marry you? I
Hey,
cannot buy no till we get
hey,
married.
God I beg.
Yes. And I was like, okay, what is this like? What do we do?
What
This
is
older
this?
generation. Yes. They will not understand anything. I don't know. But I just feel women should not allow that to, limit what they can
Something.
achieve. Yes. You can attain something, you can get to a particular, height. And because of the society or what they will think, then you want to like bring yourself down. No. I have a friend that she okay, I'm not saying it's good, but I think okay, I don't know if I should share it, but okay, because of this situation, marriage ended. Like she just had
Wow.
to pull out. Yes, she had to pull out because the man was like, okay, you're going to work, you are making money, and you don't have time for. Of course, she had time for her family and her kids. Okay, what else do you want? But no, you go for seminar, you wake up early in the morning, so because I should not chase my dream. You get, so she has to, because she knows where she's going and she has a goal in life. So she won't allow a man to tie her down, right? Okay, okay, this is Africa. We have to, you know, honor our husband. Yes, we honor our husband, but that does not mean we should be full housewife now. Abi, who is a full housewife now? Yes, does not make sense. Yes. So if I have money to buy it, I don't have a car, yes. But if I have that money, I'll buy my. I'm not married. I will buy my car. If I have a house, I will buy it. If you don't want to ask me out or you don't want to approach me, it means you don't even deserve me in the first place. You get. So I feel that should not limit you. You get. So a woman should chase her dream. Forget about the society, what society will say or whatever they are saying. Just chase your dream. Yes, because I kind of believe in gender equality. I'm not a feminist, but I feel what a
Mm,
man can achieve, a woman should be able to achieve it too. And we're even doing far better
mm,
than men in this thing.
mm.
So I just feel that should be ignored, you know. Women should not be able to do this, and that should be ignored. This is it's the 21st century, so we should know how to chase our dreams.
I love the balance you brought into the response you gave. You know, some people will say, "Oh, what a man can do, a woman can do better," right?
Hmm.
But you said what a
Yeah,
man can do, a woman can also do too. So that
yeah.
speaks to your belief in gender equality. So, still
Mm-hmm.
talking about that, how have you been able to um, overcome gender based challenges in the real estate space? I think the example that comes to mind might be, do you go for site inspections a lot?
Yes, I do.
So
Okay.
there are some locations that you have to maybe wear jungle boots or
Yes, yes, yes.
something to access those places. Or
Mm-hmm.
even I think there are some roles in some regions that they'll tell you that because you're a woman, sorry, this role
Mm.
is more favorable for men. So I don't know if you've
Yes.
experienced anything like that, and how have you been able to cope with all of these gender limitations?
Oh, okay. I have I have done something similar to that. Okay, there's this location. We have a property in this particular location, and that place is I don't know if you understand. It is inside the bush. Okay, let me just use that term bush. Like you just keep going and going and going. You know. Okay, this particular day, my boss was not available. The driver was not available, and I want to sell
Wow.
something. Yes, I cannot just say because these people are not available, I'll not lose money.
Can go.
No, now
Mm.
I cannot do. So I just okay, meet me up at redemption camp. He met me there and we went down to the site. I went there alone. I was even surprised. We went there and I got home. This is me now, right? I was I told my boss, I was like, "Oh wow, that's impressive. You went there." And my colleagues were like, Lola, you get mine though. You went to that place alone." I went there
Actually.
alone. Nothing happened. You understand? So I just feel, though the security situation of the country is also a
Mm-hmm.
factor in all that.
Mm.
You get, but then if you are sure of okay the kind of person you are going for inspection with,
With.
you know, yes. So I feel you shouldn't be scared, you know. And also, um, aside the inspection factor, when I market, there are some clients that I market and they'll say, you will be say you suppose do your husband down, sit down, they cook, they enjoy yourself. What are you selling up and down? You get, and
Wow.
I'll be like, okay, okay, and
Mm.
all right, thank you. I don't like arguing with people like that because I know it
Mm.
will lead to nothing. So I'll just leave them. So I don't know what they mean by I should be in my husband house cooking. So I cannot do my job because I am a woman. You get, so I have faced situations like that. So you know, people believe that. There was even a guy that told me recently that what kind of job is that? Real estate, you be going up and that is man work. Oh, what kind of labor is that? Are you not? Are you sure, man? Big. Sorry, what what is this? You get, so it just feels someone should not allow something like that to you get us. You just hear them and ignore. You get and continue
Mm.
doing the thing. So that's just how to keep pushing.
Mm.
So
Mm. That is really good. Thank you for your response. So the International Women's Day, what's it called? Campaign or theme for this year is Inspire Inclusion, right? So do you have to say to women or ladies in the real estate, okay, who have not gotten into the real estate space yet, but they have plans, they are considering. Maybe someone like that is even watching right now or would watch later. And the person is still trying to make up her mind that, okay, why do I even need to do this? Or maybe there have been so many challenges, like some of the ones you mentioned. If it's someone that's been on the receiving end of those things, what let me say advice or counsel would you give such a woman that is having cold feet coming into real estate space, maybe as a realtor or even someone that wants to make an investment?
Okay. Okay, I'll like to tell them that they should not allow anything discourage them from
Mm.
joining the real estate industry. Real estate is like my friends will call it when they see me, they'll tell me they'll say blood money because yes,
Wow.
because yes, the kind of money you make in real estate, there are some jobs that even if you work there for years, okay, let me put it this way. You can make the money you make for years at once in real estate, you know.
Mm.
So and also real estate is very flexible. The job is very flexible. If
Actually.
you can choose to be a freelancer, you know, you can choose to just market for different real estate firm. You market the property online or through one-on-one marketing, talk to people. Even when you go out, even when you're having fun, you can do your job. You understand? So it is very flexible and it's not
Talk.
something difficult to do. It gets very flexible. So I feel I feel that real estate is job to do. And even if you are a mother, there are some jobs that they'll say, okay, you can't do it because you're a nursing mother, you have kids, you cannot be doing all this kind of job. Real estate is a very good job for you. It's a very good option because you can, okay, as long as you upload your products online and you keep receiving prospects and people are interested in what you have to what you are selling, you get. So you can do your job, market them online, talk to them, close deal, make your money, you get. So you don't have to go into job, yeah, to the office rather. You go to the office, close by 5, So it is very flexible. And also I would like to tell people not to be discouraged. People tell you that how are you going to sell? Will you sell? I have tried this thing. Some will tell you that I have tried this thing and it's not working. Some people tell me that, are you sure that this thing is a
It's a
no?
profitable place.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So and I'll tell them that yes, I am enjoying what I do. So I would like to tell them not to listen to wrong advice. They should just be
Mm.
determined. Okay, this is what I want to do. It might
Mm.
not be easy, closing deal, meeting interested clients, you will meet all sorts of people that will even discourage you. You get, but don't bow to that, don't listen to that. Just have what you want to do in your mind and be determined. So it will everything will work out fine.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Miss Lola, for staying with us so far. Your responses have been very, very useful. And I'm sure that a lot of people have found this session very helpful. So, just in case you're just joining us now, this is Wittychat Live, a live chat with trusted people in real estate. And my guest on the chat today is Miss Omolola Idowu, and she has been sharing so many gems. Like I said before, if you missed out from the start, you have to go back and catch a replay. If there's someone you know that needs to see this video today, let this even be your International Women's Day gift to any woman you know in the real estate space, because this is insightful, this is valuable. Right. So at this point, I'm going to also ask a question about achieving work-life balance. So I'm sure you have other things. Do you have other things you do apart from selling real estate?
Yes, but yes, sure.
not major things, right? Just
Yeah,
okay,
normal. Yeah.
okay. So how would you now advise someone that maybe runs a personal business but still also wants to make real estate sale? You know, there's that talk about always having a balance, work-life balance. People that are maybe um have hold positions maybe in their place of worship. How do they
Mm.
balance it if you are going to site now and then you have another
Okay.
meeting and you also have children, you know, to cater to? What would you say to people like that who are struggling with work-life balance in the real estate space, especially women now?
Okay. Okay. I would say that anyone can venture into the real estate industry.
Mm,
Anyone. Yes. So, in fact, there's something I used to do. Anytime I go to a company to market them, I'll
mm,
tell them that you can help me talk to your colleague, talk to them. If they buy, I'm going to give you your commission.
mm.
Can give you six
Wow.
percent out of my commission. You get. So indirectly, they're also into the real estate industry. You get. So anyone can do it, no matter how. Even if you're running the nine to five or six job, you can do it
Mm,
because real estate is a field job. It's not something that you sit down in a spot and you have to start doing. It is something you carry along wherever you go. You carry it along wherever you go. You go to church, you do your job. You go to the party, like I told you, it was even a birthday party. I did my job there. Yes, at that moment, that party was my office. So
mm,
wherever you go, it's your office. You get.
mm,
So even if you are at home, let's say you just you have a baby and you can't go out or anything. Take your phone, make
mm,
online adverts. You get
mm,
what I'm saying? So me, okay, when I'm not in the office and wherever I go, I tell them I sell real estate. I close from work. Okay, I don't have a fixed closing hour. I can close anytime. But I go to the gym every evening. I go to the
wow.
gym from 7, yes, 7 to 8. I do my workout session. Then 8 to 9, I play badminton sports game. So that's what I do.
Okay.
So yes, I do that every day. Every day. I'll be going today too. So it's just part of me. So and there are people I'm talking to there. When I'm done with my session, hey, hi, you've not answered me. I told you about the property at Bejuleke and you've never said anything. What is
Mm,
happening? So I mix my work with pleasure, it's
mm,
that's why I enjoy real estate. You understand?
mm,
You can do it and involve it in your day-to-day activities. You
mm,
understand? So it is a very flexible job. It is easy to do. All you just need to do is have a good knowledge of what you are selling. You cannot just
mm,
venture into it. You have to go for, you have to have a proper orientation, a proper knowledge of what you have to sell so that you will not look like a fool when someone asks you a certain question about the person and you're unable to answer. So you can just
mm.
go for one or two training or just learn about the products you are going to sell, then go for it. Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, I love the part where you gave the instance of what you do to, relax,
Yeah.
go to the gym, and then you play sports, and even in the middle of
Mm,
that sports, you're still selling. You like money,
yes. Oh, I
oh.
like money. My friends call me Omoibo, money lover.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm sure that's how you are able to maintain this your glowing, the way they call it, your glow.
Okay.
Your glow is
Okay.
glowing.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that's really nice. So, I want to ask, can you please share a story or an experience you had where you had to maybe collaborate with maybe your team member to close a sale? I know you already shared one of how your boss had to also step in at a point to do some presentations, right? That first sale you made. What lessons did that teach you? You know, there are people in real estate that believe that it's only me. I cannot share my commission with anybody. You see that commission, don't touch it. You see that commission, now only me get them. What do you have to
Hmm.
say to those kind of people?
Okay, there are some deals that you cannot close on your own. It's not just possible. You cannot do it on your own. So sometimes it is not good to be self-centered. You just lose, like, okay, what do you gain? You, because out of stinginess, you cannot bring in your friends because you want all the commission all to yourself. So that's not the way to go. So there are some deals that you have to involve people, you know. Okay, so I used to have a colleague, he's a guy. So he was talking to a client of his, about a property, and the man was giving him a tough time. And they had to call me, hey, Lola, please, can you follow me to this man's place? Can you help me to talk to him? And I went there and I did him, hey, fine girl, you did this job? Yes, sir, okay. Sir, what is going on? This property is good. You don't have to miss out. There will be an increment very soon. Just, marketed demand. I was like, okay, okay, you sabi talk. Okay, okay, no problem. Let's see. I will see what I can do. And that was it. Now imagine if the colleague had not involved me. That's
Yeah.
how easy that. So there are some deals you cannot close on your own. You just have to involve someone. So that's it. And okay, there is this particular company. I'm not going to mention the name of the company. They they don't allow people to penetrate easily. You can't just penetrate. So I had to call a friend that knows someone in a company that, hey, come, this company is big and it's just there. Can't you go into this place to market them? And she was like, okay. And I know you have a friend there. And she was like, okay, yeah, that's true. Okay. And we fixed a day and we went there. So we were able to penetrate through, I was able to penetrate through my friend. Oh, she was able to market people there. So I brought the idea. So we were
Yeah.
able to penetrate that place. So we got there, we marketed people, and we, even though there's some deals we closed that, ladies now, I was the one that first talked to that man. Okay, okay, but then our boss was able to settle it for us and was able to
Okay.
share the commission. Yeah, so that's just this. And also know the kind of people you involve, because some might just, it's good to involve people, but then know the kind of people you involve too. Because some will just go there to disrupt your hard work. You get, yes, they just go there to disrupt your hard work. And there are even some that are greedy, so greedy enough that they will go behind your back. I'm talking out of experience. So they go behind your back to, they'll close the deal behind your back and you have no idea. Then when you go back, they'll tell you, no,
Hey.
no, I've bought already. And then, hey, so okay, okay. And you don't look like an idiot. So you have to go to the office to, hey, where did you go now? And, then there'll be, so you have to know the kind of person you will get yourself involved with and the kind of person you share your idea with, so that, so as to involve, to avoid
Yeah.
fight and issues. So that's just it.
Wow. The way they say things they solve.
Yes.
Okay. That's very eye opening. So thank you so much for that tip. So for everyone watching,
Mhm.
as much as it is good to collaborate, right? You always have to be careful. Also do your background check on the people or partners you want to collaborate with when you want to make real estate space. I think I have about two more questions for you because our time is already fast spent. So my
Okay.
next question for you is that of trust. How do you gain your customers' trust? Do you have like a guideline you work with? Do you have a built template? Okay, when I first see this person, this is what I say. I give them space before I come back again, or I keep messaging them every day, every day, every day to ensure that they must buy. Must buy. Send them plenty flyers. So, what tips can you give to people that find it difficult? Not people now. Let me talk about women. Women that find it difficult to gain trust with their clients or prospects.
Okay. So okay, I think it's even easy for women. I think men are the ones that
Mm,
have problem, creating a good relationship with a client. It is easy for
wow.
a woman to relate. Yes, I feel that.
And
Women
so it's
are
true. I've heard that before, but I don't think I've experimented it.
yeah, so women are good listeners, we relate
Mm,
easily, you understand?
mm,
So though some are not, some women are not good when it comes to creating a relationship with people. So I think it is something you have to learn. You cannot do this
mm,
job if you don't know how to relate with people. So you have
mm,
to learn how to be their friends. You don't it's not every time you are with them you talk about what you want to sell, that I want to
mm,
sell this thing and buy from me now. Okay, and the next time you see, hi, you have about the land, you look so desperate. I don't like appearing desperate. One of my friends said, shakara realtor, it's not about shakara. I cannot just keep pushing, yeah, this is it, though it is good to always follow up and market, but then it shouldn't be the thing you say all the time. You understand?
mm,
In fact, the prospect might have something to share. The person might be burdened. Let's assume you meet the prospect and you notice that he or she is not in a good mood. Hey, hi, what's going on? You don't look good. What? Hope you are fine. And the person might open up.
mm,
From there you get to learn some things about the prospect, and the prospect will also be relaxed around you, and you see that okay, this person is okay, this person is nice. And then when you start marketing your product, the person is already close to you to some extent, and
mm.
from there there's trust. You get, so even if you now start calling that, hey, hi, the foundation has already been set and the relationship is already there.
Yeah.
You get, so you laugh, you play, you joke about things, and then you will push what you want to push. You understand what I'm
Mm,
saying? So
yeah.
that's, but naturally, I think this is just inbuilt. Women are good listener. We pay attention to details, and that makes it easy for us to close deals. So.
Wow. I need to clap. I need to clap for women now. Yes. That was really good. Thank you for supporting us with your response, man. Thank you so much for that. So I think my second to the last. Hey, should I second to the last or my last question? Ah, so let me call it my last question because actually time has actually gone by. So my last question for you on this chat would be that I think recently I was sharing on the chat. It was was it last week? Yes, I was sharing on how the cost price of real estate materials, what they used to be before versus what they are currently.
Mm,
I think cement is now how much? I honestly cannot remember, but I think the last time I saw it, it was around not 10,500 or so. I don't know how much it is now,
that's around
right?
15,000
Imagine,
there.
imagine. So, what advice would you give to anyone watching this, especially women now, women hmm, that have money saved up somewhere? Have money in the bank, have money in a job, woman's place or something, have money even with your husband. Some married women, might keep joint accounts and all of that. And the money
Yeah.
is just there without them, getting insights
Mm,
or getting enough knowledge to know that, oh, I need to invest this in something that will give me high return. So what
mm,
advice would you give to people like that? Real estate price is changing every day. Before you open your eyes
yeah.
and close it. So what's
Yeah.
your parting shot to people like that? People that have money stuck somewhere but have not been able to make investments.
Okay. I would like to tell them that I don't even know, because you can't, the money you kept in your bank, will not appreciate, right? It will just be there. So why not invest it in real estate? Because the price of land, the price of building equipment and everything is appreciating, is increasing. So
Yes.
why not invest that money in real estate, and then the acquisition will happen.
Mm.
I'll make myself as an example. There was this property I bought for, it was just one him. I bought it for one him, and the land is now worth about 5 million. So now imagine if I had kept the money in my account.
Mm.
And the money will still be there. My 1 million will still be smiling at me.
It
Hello,
would
one
have
million.
dropped. Even bank charges, they would
Yes.
have removed
Yeah.
everything. If you
It will have even dropped. Yes, it will have
Yes.
even dropped. The money will still be there. There's nothing I'm using it for. It's just there.
Mm.
But now, it's now that's changed. The worth of my money is now 5M. So I just feel you keeping your money is not even, it is unwise. So take that
Mm.
money from wherever you kept it and
Mm.
invest it in real estate. That's the best investment ever. Invest it. Build now, because next year the amount you spend in building a property now, a land or a house, is not the same amount you use in building next year. It might have
Mm.
even double, let's say double. It would have,
Tripled.
yeah, tripled. Yes, this is Nigeria. Things are getting expensive. Even look at
Yeah.
the amount we are buying food item compared to last month. Last month and this month, the price has changed. So take that money away from wherever you're keeping it and invest it now in real estate.
Wow.
That's all I have
That
to say.
was phenomenal. I already said my last question, but let me just ask you again. What would you say to women? You know, today is International Women's Day. Do you have like a
Yes.
special message for every woman watching this, or any woman that is going to come across this, apart from all of the other things you said? Do you have a message for every woman on an occasion like today?
Okay. I would like to say, don't let anything hold you down. You are
Mm,
capable of doing anything. Anything you put your mind into, anything you know that is good for you, you are capable of achieving it. And don't allow what people say. Don't listen to what they will say. As long as
mm,
you know that what you set your mind to do is good, then go for it.
yeah.
Don't allow any discouragement. Follow your dreams.
Wow.
So that's what I have
Wow.
to say.
And that is, I don't want to say it's a wrap, but thank you so much, Miss Omolola. I had fun
You're
doing this
welcome.
with you. I was able
That's
to,
welcome.
you need to come and see my notes a lot. I had to take down notes because you were just
Okay.
dropping. You were
Thank
dropping a
you.
lot of gems, and I'm sure everyone that is ever going to come across this would find this very useful. Thank you so much. She dropped her
Thank you too.
contact earlier. For those of you just watching, you might want to just say that again, your WhatsApp number, in case anyone wants
Okay.
to reach you after this chat.
Okay. So you can reach me on WhatsApp on 081025899939.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Omolola. I'm going to have to let you go now. I think
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm sure
Okay.
that
Yeah.
we would have amazing things to do together again real soon.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much for
Uh,
joining us.
Thank you too.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was fantastic. That was fun. That was mind blowing. What other adjective describes today's chat for you? Those words actually describe how I feel or how I felt about today's chat. So thank you to everyone that has joined us so far. Today is International Women's Day. I won't stop shouting out to every woman joining. Thank you so much for making the world beautiful. I mean, women make this world very sweet. Yes, I can say that anywhere. I'm sure you believe me too. Every man that is seeing this or catching up, I'm sure you also believe that. Right. So if you know a woman, of course, I'm sure you have women in your life. you should take time out today to celebrate them. It doesn't always have to be about buying gifts, but if you can afford getting gifts, please get gifts for the women in your life, and just make them feel special today, right? Everyone needs motivation right now. So some words of affirmation and appreciation would go a very long way, right? So I would also like to say, just as a wrap up, that you should not forget to visit Wittyville Properties. Visit our social media pages. Visit us on Instagram at Wittyville Properties. Visit us on Facebook, Wittyville Properties. Visit us on LinkedIn. Yes, we are on LinkedIn because we're a credible organization. Visit us across all of these places, and also visit our land listing platform. Just like Mr. Lola said, you have to invest your money before bank charge it, right? So make sure you take advantage of all of the offers. I was talking about the ongoing construction of a food hub in Ketuekwe. So that means you should rush it, rush every land opportunity you come across, especially on rips.co, right? That is your place. That is the reliable place you can get very, very affordable, easy, and trustworthy landed properties. Also, visit our blog at eorblog.com, EORE blog. You can see what is scrolling by on your screen. Make sure you catch up with the full chat today. You don't want to miss how Mr. Omolola sold 29 plots of land, 29, 2 and 9, all at once, right? 29 plots of land. Where did she sell it? How did she find the customer? Visit yourblog.com today and to get the full gist. You may have the full gist, but I'm not going to share until you go and watch it, right? So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today on the chat. It's been a fantastic time. I'm going to see you next week, Wednesday, again for another interesting time. Keep your fingers crossed. It's going to be amazing this month on the chat. Bye for now.